Hello, curious student. So today we are going to understand how to run Gemma 3 image analysis. Let me just show you a quick demo before we jump into the code. So I'm going to upload an image here, and the image is of a plant, and let me just upload the image. And this is an AI generated image built using ChatGPT, and I'm going to click on analyze image. And as you can see, we have the preparing image for analysis output, and then the Gemma 3 model is running for analysis. Let's wait for some time for the analysis to get completed. So as you can see, the analysis is generated. Let me just zoom in to show you the actual analysis. So here we have the analysis complete output, and here is a description of the image, which it tells that it is a jade plant. Then there are details about the jade plant as well. Then we have there is a brick wall behind, and a white wall is visible in the background, which it picked up as well. And the lighting site is a sunny indoor location, and image is a well-cared jade plant in a cozy indoor setting. So Gemma 3 was accurately able to predict that this is a jade plant, and this is the overall image analysis which we wanted to build. Now let me just jump into the code and show you the actual code details. So the base code which I have taken is mostly taken from the official tutorials from the Gemma 3 website. So if you go to the Google AI for developers from ai.google.dev, and if you click on Gemma library link, this will be the main page, and the base code is taken from here. So we first install the Gemma library, then we import the Kaggle username and key which is required for running the model. So you need to go to the Kaggle and accept the license agreement for using Gemma for responsible usage. Then you need to generate an access token from Kaggle website and add it into your Google API keys, the Colab keys, and then run this code. Then this is an important part, which is you need to set the mem fraction to 1, without which the GPU will run out of memory. So as you can see, it is almost using all the available RAM, where 15 GB is available and 13.4 GB is allocated. So you need to set this to 1. Also change the default runtime to GPU, because this will run better on a T4 GPU. Then we have some imports. We are importing the Gemma library. We are running a tokenizer, and we are downloading the model, which is Gemma 4B, Gemma 3 4B. Then we create a sampler, and we first pass a text input to test whether the model is working. So I asked what is React.js, and it gave me a detailed information about React.js library. Then we imported a sample image from TensorFlow dataset. So we have imported TensorFlow dataset at the top. As you can see, the TensorFlow datasets, and from that we took this image and we added that, like, the prompt is that describe the contents of the image, and we added that into the sampler, and the output can be run. So it accurately predicts that this is a flower. I have commented out this code because it takes some time to generate. Then the next part is first to create the user interface. So for that I use Claude AI, and I ask Claude AI that, and this is the code till now, and can you generate a Gradio interface where I will be able to upload an image and then run the model analysis. And this is the code it generated after some minor tweaks and settings, like using the text box for the progress and the markdown output to be shown. We have this final code. So we first install Gradio and Pillow. Pillow is for image analysis, Gradio is for user interface. Then we import the PIL from image. Then we write a analyze task. Here the image is first uploaded and it is opened. Then we set the status that preparing the image for analysis, and we yield the status. Then we run that Gemma 3 model is running for analysis, and then we pass the image to the sampler to generate the image analysis, and the response is generated, and the response is returned along with the status, which is analysis complete. Then we create a Gradio user interface, and within this we have the first the title and the subtitle, which you see at the top here. Then we use Gradio column to take the image from the user using gr.image. It handles the rest of the uploading and processing part. Then there is a button for analyze image, and on click of this button we run the analyze image function, We pass the input as the input image and we take the output, which is status box and markdown output. And in the column, like the second column in the row, we show the status box where we like show the all the statuses. Once the analysis is complete, we show it in the markdown, and this markdown analysis is shown to the end user here. So this is a quick short tutorial on how to create image analysis, and this is I think less than 30 or 40 lines of code, and within that we are able to run quite cool image analysis. So in the next part of the tutorial, I will like add a text box for adding the prompt as well. So instead of describing the content of the image, we will ask the Gemma to answer specific questions, and it should be able to give us answers for that as well. So that's coming in the next part. But for this tutorial, I just wanted to give you a quick overview of how the official Google Docs are so clear and so useful to set up the model and use it for running the image analysis like this and other stuff. So this was a quick short demo. You can also try it out. Let me know if you need the code. I will open source it as well. And if you face any issues, then let me know in the comments of this YouTube video. I will be glad to help. Please like the video if you found this video useful. And first go and try out this code, and if it runs and if you get a cool image analysis, then come back and subscribe to this channel, because I'm going to upload more such content in the near future where we'll run some more cool tools and analysis part using open source models, so that we have a basic understanding of how the large language models work on a broad level and how we can use them for our own analysis and custom tools. So that's the overall agenda of the this tutorial series. And also we are making sure that we are running all the analysis in Google Colab itself, because there are hardware resources for a lot of my students, and even if you have an old laptop, you can just open Google Colab and run the code there. That way all the hardware requirements are nullified. And Google Colab has a free GPU which you can use from time to time for running the analysis. And this is a like sure short way of learning this, because that way hardware requirements don't come in the way of running the analysis. You can run the code in Google Colab and it is guaranteed to run. So we will run all the future tutorials on Google Colab itself. And yeah, that's it from mine for today. Hope you have a nice day ahead. Goodbye.
Subscribe to the channel for more such content.